In the Old Testament of the Bible, there's a book called Proverbs, which is a collection of wisdom written mostly by King Solomon. Okay, Solomon was the wisest person besides Jesus to live on earth. Solomon was the son of David, who ruled Israel with incredible wisdom as well. When Solomon became king, he asked God for wisdom instead of wealth or power, and God gave it to him. And the Proverbs that we read in the Bible today are full of that wisdom. And thankfully, it includes some specific wisdoms about the use of our words. So let's take a look at some of the wisdom that we find in Proverbs now. Okay, ready? Here we go. It says, a truly wise person uses a few words. A person with understanding is even tempered. Even fools are thought wise when they keep silent. With their mouths shut, they seem intelligent. Proverbs 17, 27 through 28. Solomon is saying something really important about words here. Saying something hurtful or mean or rude makes you look foolish. And he's saying that it's better to say nothing at all than to say something that hurts someone else. So choosing your words carefully is a big part of being wise. And sometimes choosing to say nothing or to hold back from saying something that's hurtful is the wisest choice you can make. Now, let's fast forward to when Jesus was walking the earth, right? We actually see this very idea in action between him and his disciples, or one of his disciples in particular, Peter. And as one of Jesus' closest followers, Peter once told Jesus, "I'll never deny you." But when Jesus was arrested, Peter was scared and let that take over. And Peter denied knowing Jesus not just once, but 3 times. And this was a big deal because at the time, there were people who didn't like Jesus at all, and they treated him terribly and talked poorly about him behind his back, and were even out to kill him. So for Peter, one of his closest disciples and friends, to join in and deny knowing him was like deeply hurtful to Jesus. And it broke trust between Peter and Jesus. And for Peter, this was one of the lowest moments of his life. I imagine he was probably feeling ashamed and guilty and like he didn't deserve to be a disciple any longer. But let's fast forward again when Jesus was arrested and then eventually killed. But then he rose back from the dead. He comes back to life and back to earth one more time before going to heaven. And Jesus met Peter on the beach. And that's where this interaction with Jesus and Peter picks up. So let's take a look at that. It says, after breakfast, Jesus asked Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," Peter replied. "You know I love you." "Then feed my lambs," Jesus told him. Jesus repeated the question, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" "Yes, Lord," Peter said. "You know I love you." "Then take care of my sheep." Jesus said a 3rd time, and he asked him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" And Peter was hurt that Jesus had to ask that question a 3rd time. He said, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Then feed my sheep." That's John 21, 15 through 17. Jesus could have come down hard on him, but instead, Jesus makes breakfast and then gently asks Peter, "Do you love me?" 3 times. Each time Peter says yes, Jesus responds, "Then feed my sheep." Instead of tearing him down, Jesus uses his words to rebuild Peter by giving him a mission, a purpose, and a fresh start. If Jesus had used harsh words in that moment, Peter might have walked away for good. But Jesus shows us, even when someone messes up, our words can help heal them. And when we're not careful, our words have the potential to hurt others. And I don't think that's something any of us want. To hurt others or to be hurt by others' words, no one wants that. So what's the point? Wise people choose their words wisely. Have a great group.